Good morning, Las Vegas. Welcome to Rise and Shine.
Come on, everybody.
Good morning, my name is Maria Pureza.
I'm Chris Cook.
And I'm JC Crisologo.
Welcome to Rise and Shine Las Vegas. Good morning. What's going on?
Oh, well, how's the weather?
Hot. It's hot. We live in the desert. It's so hot.
We are in the 3 digits.
It's so hot it'll make a Mormon cuss.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I believe last week was like 117.
I don't think we got that high. I think that's the record since I've been to town. 2 summers ago we hit the 117. That's pretty hot. I like my steak cooked medium rare. That's 135. So 117 is probably like
Close.
rare.
It's not just the egg, huh?
It's not just the egg. Okay.
Yeah, it's also the
Sunny side up.
sunny side.
Oh, there is a video of the lady baking bread in her mailbox in Texas. Go down and check that out.
Oh, my goodness.
She baked a loaf of bread.
Oh, my goodness.
What's the weather in Texas? Is it the same thing?
Same plus humidity.
Humidity. Oh, so it's more.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
So it's 105 with 90% humidity. It's miserable.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah.
Hey, you Texans.
Yeah.
My mom's still in Texas. We're trying to get her out, but
I'm not
Yeah.
happy about this kind of weather. I just keep on waiting for the winter. And a few days ago I drove to Arizona, to the north area, and it was 72 while we have 105 here in Vegas. 72 in north.
what?
Yes.
Oh, must be. I guess you're in higher elevation. You're up in
Yes,
the mountains. Wow.
4,000 elevation.
Nice. You didn't tell me you had beautiful weather. That's
Oh, yeah.
fantastic.
Do you know that where I go to Arizona, you go to shopping centers, you go to Costco, Walmart, and their mall. You walk out and you're looking the whole valley like.
Oh,
like,
wow. That's
like yes,
breathtaking.
it's
Yeah.
a green valleys. Like you're looking. Oh my God. Any
Beautiful.
store that they have, you go to Ross, you go to Macy's. Oh no, they don't have Macy's, and you walk out and you're like, oh, it's just like a scenery when you're going shopping.
Right? Looks like a movie set
Yes.
when you walk out.
Yes, it's really
Beautiful.
amazing. It's beautiful.
No, I think that's where a lot of the old Clint Eastwood spaghetti westerns were shot. That part of Arizona.
Oh yes, yes.
Just for that, the cinematography, just the spectacular views for free. You know,
Oh yeah.
they didn't have to create them or pay somebody to create 'em.
Well, anyways, guys, we're gonna start with. I believe 3 weeks ago we had the primary election, and we have the opportunity to invite a lot of candidates in town.
It's that time now. From Capitol Hill to college campuses and now back on the campaign trail, I'd like to welcome Shelley Berkeley to the set. Really a pleasure, really an honor to welcome Victoria Seaman, Councilwoman for the City of Las Vegas, Ward 2. Current candidate for U.S. Senate District 1 in Nevada, Mark Robertson. Mark,
Hey.
it really is.
Thank you so
Pleasure to
much.
have you here.
And it's U.S. Congress. So.
I'm really excited to introduce this next guest. He is a public speaker. He is actually running for public office at the Nevada Assembly District number 43. His name is Brandon Davis. So everyone, please welcome here to the hot seat. How are you?
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for spending your time and coming over here. So everyone, please welcome Ron Quince. Hi, thank you so much for taking time out of your day and coming in the studio to be here with us.
I am sitting down here with the Henderson City Council candidate in Henderson, Nevada, Jason Porter.
Hi.
And most of them, actually all of them, actually win the primary election. So get yourself, candidates, get yourself in here.
Congratulations, candidates. But yes, Maria's humbly, she's being humble. Every politician that has been on a social media show in the last month won their primary. So congratulations,
There you
Maria,
go.
on social media shows. That's a very, very...
Well, thank you. That's why, we actually open this platform to everybody, to anybody, even you are nobody. We invite you here. We don't actually discriminate or choose or pick and choose who anybody who has the story, right? But going back to the primary election, if you guys want to see the result, go to silverstateelection.nv.gov/county results. So I'm gonna name some of the results, but I'm just gonna narrow it down to the people who came in and share their platform here at social media shows.
Okay.
The first one is the U.S. Representative in Congress, District 1, Mark Robertson. And then the District 34 State Assembly, Brandon Davis. And then the two mayors that is going to be facing head-to-head on the general election is Victoria Seaman and Shelley Berkeley.
Mm.
And
they were both here, so they can't both win in November.
yes.
Oh.
So because they're running against each other. And there another one.
Ron Queens running for Congress.
And he.
Yes, Congress.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's really, he is one of the representatives that we are so proud of because he's Filipino.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
And he is the owner of the Pinoy, what's that?
Noi Pit.
Noi Pits.
Yes.
Noi Pits, and they are opening one new location, so.
Oh, good. No, they
Have you heard about Noi Pits?
Yeah, they have comedy there.
Yes.
Yes.
Phil Pareto produces that show. Yeah, Phil has
Mm-hmm.
been booking me since I got to Vegas in comedy.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you've
Nice,
been there.
nice.
Yeah, it's a good show. Yes.
It's a good location.
He's and again, I'm trying to blank on the name of his production company. Oh, Tickle Me Comedy. And Tickle Me Comedy produces that, and they've moved that show around, but to other Filipino restaurants. It was at the Cutting Board, just down the street here.
Yeah, but then the cutting board already closed. They changed name.
I know the owner of the
Yes,
cutting
it's,
board.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Found something.
Yeah, and
Yes.
the significant other was my coworker at Saks Fifth Avenue.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
yeah. No, when I was still in Texas and I came to town to perform stand up, I played that Filipino restaurant,
The cutting board, yes. Well, the cutting board actually, when I starting social media shows, I offered them for me to actually bring shows over there, but they never respond to me. But yeah, well, after that, I just blow up and I couldn't even
Yes.
follow up anyway. So yeah.
And Noi Pits, for those of you who are not familiar with Noi Pits, it's a karaoke bar restaurant.
But
Of course, if it's a Filipino karaoke, there's gotta be food. Everywhere Filipinos are, there's gotta be food. Even if it's a nightclub, there's got to be food.
But they open at night. They don't open during the day.
They open in the afternoon.
In the afternoon.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a pretty good place. So,
I love
yeah.
the black chandeliers, by the way.
Yeah.
No, they feed the comics well.
There you go.
There's a room for us in the back, and one time
wow.
they gave us a whole pig. Now
Oh.
it was about this big.
Oh,
it
wow.
was so good.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
And so the headliner was about to, and I won't out him on the. He was about to go on stage. Phil is introducing him, and he grabs the eyeball out of the pig
Oh,
and
God.
pops it in his mouth, wipes his face, walks on stage chewing pig
The eye.
eyeball,
Oh my God.
and just proceeded to kill. He was so funny that night. Because you're always funny when you have pig eyeball in your mouth.
Right.
It's a Filipino
You're
thing.
gonna find this weird. I mean, it's okay for me to eat a fish eyeball, but not a pig eyeball. I don't know if there's a difference, but
neither.
Neither.
I'm not gonna eat either of them.
Yeah, but the fish eyeball is okay.
I just don't like food staring at me when I'm eating them.
Well, that's why he ate the eyeball, so we didn't
Yes.
stare at him anymore.
Yes, and to go to the other extreme, there are people who don't eat don't eat anything that has eyes.
has an eye, right?
That's terrible.
I don't know. I'm hungry. I'll eat about anything.
Anyways,
from
I'm gonna.
Texas.
There you go. Oh my
Talking
God.
about food, before it becomes food, actually,
What a good segue.
You used to crawl.
We used to cry. I have two comedians
Well,
with me, which is so awesome, right? It is awesome to bring you guys, bring in the morning show. But anyways, guys, Las Vegas robust market for groceries with many new stores planned. Numerous grocery stores are in the works for the Las Vegas Valley, and the region has room for many more, experts say. Las Vegas is arguably the best expansion market to grocery stores in the U.S. right now. The fact that Las Vegas has been underserved market for grocery stores in recent years and its growing population make the area prime for expansion.
Yeah. We talked about this a little pre-show. I thought there's plenty of grocery stores here, didn't you?
Oh, definitely.
You thought we were at a deficit.
No.
We were, right.
But if they build more, maybe the prices will go down.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, it's
I
gonna
paid
be a
$1.99
competition.
for a dozen eggs the other day. I thought that was pretty cheap. Things do seem to be
I
stabilized.
believe. I don't normally buy dozen eggs anymore. I buy 5 dozen eggs. So I never know that $1.99 because I remember I bought $1.99 a dozen of egg back in 2012.
5 dozen eggs.
Yeah,
Are you growing chickens?
I'm trying. I'm trying to add.
How long does 5 dozen eggs last?
2 months.
A week? A
No,
day?
No.
That's a lot of eggs.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of eggs. So, yeah. Well, my son actually, when he comes to my house, visits me in my house, he cracked like 8 to 10 eggs just for one meal.
For what, a scrambled egg or for
Scrambled.
sunny side up? What is it?
Scramble,
A souffle?
scramble, and then
Yeah.
gone.
Oh
So
my-
I'm like, since then I was like, a dozen egg. I had 2 left for freaking 2 weeks. So.
Right? No, I love eggs. Great source of protein. So
Mhm.
versatile.
Yes.
I make a great egg salad sandwich.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. You should-
So we're
you should
stir
make
fry,
that,
fried rice. There's so many things.
that you can use for eggs.
I love scrambling my eggs. That's what I do.
Oh. And what's your favorite grocery store?
My favorite.
Or where you go to? Your go-to.
I do like the Winco. I go to the Winco a lot. They have. I don't know. Some of my friends mock me for going there. They think it's like a discount place, but I don't. It's not.
It's
They're like it's
not.
for canned goods, like Costco. I'm like, no, not really.
No, it
They're
is.
not selling bulk.
Honestly, it is. I found it a little bit cheaper than Walmart.
I got a pork butt for $1.39 a pound.
Oh.
And they
Love
get,
pork.
and they have fresh lobsters, fresh seafood out there.
They
And it's
have. You can
cheap.
get a dozen pig eyeballs.
Oh no.
I'm kidding, Winco. Don't sue us. It was a joke.
Big eyeball.
Well, pay us for promoting you.
Right. I do like the Winco, yeah.
Yeah. What is your
Pay us for promoting pig eyeballs.
you pig?
What's your go-to?
My go-to, CVS pharmacy. Like I'm always at CVS.
He always goes to restaurants.
I always go to CVS. I always go to Sprouts because it's
Sprouts.
very
Like the
close
Sprouts.
to my neighborhood.
Yeah.
And Walmart.
I like to cook. My last name's Cook.
Oh,
I love to cook. I might maybe 2 meals a week I eat out. All the others 3 meals a day I eat at home. I
Yeah.
like to cook.
There
I don't
you go.
eat out. I don't cook. So what do I eat?
She doesn't eat.
nothing.
Sometimes it's Chris cook.
Although earlier she had the Hawaiian.
Yes.
Oh, the Hawaiian barbecue.
Yes, I have.
LL.
I like
I
that.
ordered that. This is not a paid advertisement.
Unless you sponsor us, and then it can be
Yes.
L&L barbecue.
Yes.
L&L Hawaiian barbecue.
Yep.
But now, what makes the Hawaiian barbecue what gives it that red color though? I always wondered. Wonder what spice
They have a
use.
special kind of
They do because it
sauce.
is, and it's
Turn
delicious.
red, yeah.
I love Hawaiian barbecue.
It's not tomato.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not.
What is that red? Which one?
Yeah. If
Like
you
if
notice
get the
yeah.
ribs,
Mm-hmm.
they have a really red tint to them,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
as opposed to a barbecue place where it's more of the brown.
Yeah.
Bark.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, delicious ribs. I'm getting hungry now.
Yes. Yes.
I've already eaten 3 times a day.
3 times?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I had a musubi today, and I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
one hamburger, small hamburger, and a box of rice.
And I ended up eating her remaining rice because she still had the gravy.
Yeah, the
And
gravy.
I love
Well,
people that know me knows that I love gravy.
the one I got from L&L is, it's not technically the egg or the meat. It's more of the gravy. That is really good.
Love gravy. Yeah.
Yeah, their gravy is so good.
I haven't
They
been
call
to
it
Hawaii.
locomoco. Locomoco.
Although someone like me that speaks Spanish, when you say moco, it's kind of like a big turnoff. Because in Spanish, moco means mucus. So.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm glad you didn't say that earlier.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would be like, But anyways, yeah. So grocery stores are continually looking to expand in the Las Vegas Valley as the region continues to grow its diverse population, and the growth is showing no real signs of slowing down. Clark County's population grew by 3.1% from 2020 to 2023 to 2.34 million people, according to the latest data from the U.S. Census Bureau.
Wow, Clark County has 2.3 million people.
Yes.
Getting big.
Yeah.
That's everybody. Henderson, Boulder City. Interesting.
Yeah.
I think Vegas proper's just under 2 million.
Mm.
So
We have the population of a small country.
My question is, are those all legal?
are they what?
Well,
Legal.
Oh,
well,
that's a census.
yes.
Illegals don't answer the door for the census.
Oh, they don't?
They're knocking on the door. No aquí.
No, okay.
Probably get in trouble for that.
What is Aki?
No, not here.
Not
Oh,
here, yeah.
no. Oh, it's here.
Well,
Aquí here.
well,
Aquí.
actually, the correct Spanish grammar would be no está aquí. But of course,
Ah.
yeah,
No está
no,
aquí.
yeah.
Yeah, they ridiculed me in Spanish because I couldn't roll my R's.
You could roll your.
So the teacher would call on me for dog, which is a double R, pero. I can't do it. Pero, do it.
Imagine if you were in France that you have to regurgitate your R's. Yeah.
I could probably do that more than the. Can you roll your R's like the Spanish?
Yeah.
Say pero. Say dog. Say dog.
Oh, perro,
See, I can't do that.
perro. Yeah, there is pero and then perro. Perro is dog and perro, just like the Tagalog word.
Yes.
Pero.
What?
But. Yeah, but.
But.
Mhm.
However,
Yes.
However,
in circumstance or in something like that.
Something like that. Yes.
if new grocery stores are coming, I'd like this. We had a Central Market grocery chain in Texas, and they're the best. They make their own tortillas. Oh, they have these tortillas called a butter tortilla, and it's
Ooh,
good as it
wow.
sounds.
I love
You
that.
buy them still warm. Oh,
Wow.
Central Market.
Is the tortilla
Come
is
to Vegas.
the one you use to make quesadilla?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Come here. But
So, which part of Texas are you from?
I grew up in Dallas Fort Worth, but
Mhm.
I moved here from Austin, Texas.
Oh, sweet. So, two places, Dallas and Austin.
Yeah.
Mhm. I know
Nice.
those. I know those two. They actually live in Henderson, Dallas, and Austin. Oh, no. Oh, okay. You're not talking about those.
Maria's doing jokes now.
That
Oh my
note,
gosh.
when we come back, we're gonna talk about the homelessness in Henderson
Oh good.
and the street vendors,
Street vendor certification, new regulations.
and also the events, the Filipino events happened here in Las Vegas. So please don't go away.
Be right back.
Traditional TV is going away. Hollywood is starting to fade. People are demanding real stories from real people. Our voices are now being heard in our own way. Podcasts, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok Live are becoming the norm. Internet TV has now reached the highest demand in human history. Social media shows is now the new media of the century.
Hi, I'm Deacon T with Modern Word Ministries. It's great to be with you today. Just a short little promo for our show. Every Sunday morning we have service, and you can follow us at 10 a.m. Pacific Time on modernwordministries.org. And if you missed us or you want to see some of our older messages, go ahead and check us out on socialmediashows.com every single morning at 9 a.m. It's a great way to kick off your day, get a little bit of the word in you, get something uplifting, get you started off on your way. You know, if you're looking for prayer or you need some help, reach out to us. If you go to our website, again, that's modernwordministries.org, you can interact with me via telephone, via DM, text message, whatever you want. I'll get right back to you. So if you need prayer, you need help, you just need somebody to talk to, Modern Word Ministries is here for you. We are your church in the community. So until you see you next time, be blessed, everybody. Bye-bye.
Got Films is a full-service production company that provides motion picture quality content and production services for use in the film and TV industry. Looking for a seasoned crew, high-quality equipment, or other production services for your film, TV, commercial, corporate convention, sports, news, or interview project? Your search stops here. Some of our projects include NASCAR, American Restoration, Pawn Stars, Counting Cars, Top Chef, BattleBots, Forge and Fire, and Street Outlaws. We have also produced over 60 feature films and documentaries. We're ready for all your needs. Whatever your project, whatever your budget, big or small, Got Films got you. GotFilms.com.
Welcome back to another segment of Rise and Shine Vegas. And I am JC Crisologo.
Maria Pureza,
And I'm Chris Cook.
welcome back to Rise and Shine. How's your break, guys?
Oh, it was great. You know, I went to the ocean and went to California and got some rays, caught a few waves and some tasty buds, and now we're back. It was just my break.
Well, I went outside and I had some smoke break, and I see some street vendors.
Oh yeah, I love street food.
How much is it?
Well, recently I went to this Filipino concert. These famous artists were here, like Martin Rivera, and it was a very highly successful concert at the Virgin.
So we're talking
Hotels.
about events.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So, should I dive in?
Go now.
You might as well.
Yes.
Might as well.
Yeah. So events. So we had events, Filipino events.
Yes, and then Okay.
There were musicians.
yes, musicians, and that was a few weeks ago. But then a week after that, another famous Filipino artist was flown here to Vegas to have supposedly a concert at the Summit at the Venetian. And then at the very last minute, the day of the concert, somebody, one of the promoters who was supposed to pay half of the amount for the venue ran away with the money.
Oh no. So we had
And-
events here in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is the center of entertainment, and we are so proud to actually welcome Filipino music culture here
Yes,
in Las Vegas.
yes.
So we have Martin Rivera.
We had
And what's
Martin
the- and what's the
Rivera,
other guy?
Morissette,
And then
and JR.
and what's the other concert?
And then the other concert a few nights ago was Vina Morales.
Vina Morales.
She's a movie star back home in the Philippines.
She's not a singer.
A movie star and a singer.
Oh, she's also a singer.
Yes.
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 Yes. So back in the Philippines. So can you tell us a little bit about the singers first?
So Vina was having a U.S. tour. Not only here in Vegas. She had another concert at Chicago.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So she is touring in the U.S.
In the U.S. Yes.
Yes, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then Martin Rivera is technically Martin is
That was another concert.
but yes. So I'm actually just wrapping up with the Filipino musicians.
Yes.
Yeah. So and then Martin is technically I think he is raised in the U.S.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he was. I think even born and raised here.
Yeah, born and raised here in the U.S.
Yes.
Martin Rivera is one of the very reputable singer. One of
In
the
the Philippines, yeah.
A-listed singer in the Philippines. He's a big celebrity, so he came here.
But his humor is very American. Yeah.
Yes, and when he speaks, it's like very.
Yes,
he can
I mean,
speak
you could
straight
tell.
English than I do.
Well,
Yes, he's an American. Martin Rivera is an American-born, raised and born in the U.S., but became famous
He's a
in the U.S.
singer?
He's a
yes,
singer.
he's a singer. Yeah.
He's a very high reputable singer. And then
Yes.
Vina Morales is from the Philippines.
Yes,
right?
she's a.
And he's a singer and actress. Is a reputable actress. I didn't know that she's a singer.
She's
but-
a singer too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she was invited to the U.S. to tour, and you said she was supposedly being.
She was supposed to have a concert at
concert.
the summit at the Venetian,
Mm-hmm. And
but somebody committed a breach of contract and ran away with the money.
Who is it? What's their name? Tell us.
The
right
name is, because now I can say the name because Vina Morales herself, the artist herself, blasted her name on stage.
now. Okay.
And
on
these,
social media. as
You're
well.
just repeating.
yes, we're just repeating what the actress singer herself said.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
It's not no longer.
Okay.
alleged.
Who is it? What's the name?
Teen, also known as, but her picture is all over the
Internet.
Filipino social media.
And the news in the Philippines? No.
Yes, ABS-CBN. Yes, she's also in the
So
news.
they blasted. Okay. So technically, we had this woman approach one of our people
Unfortunately.
in social media shows,
Mhm.
and I'm glad that he said no. He has to stand up for himself,
Yes.
and it's because he knows he kind of like see something is wrong, correct?
Well, I told her I have no problems promoting Vina. I'm going to share the poster on my social media. That's all I can do. That's what I told her. But as far as getting
That was
sponsor,
before the concert was canceled. She
that,
got
Yes.
that was a few weeks ago. Imagine in the span of a few
Right.
weeks, anything can happen.
right. At first, you're so excited to hear from this
Yes.
person, and
Yes.
2 weeks later, you're like, "Man, I'm glad."
And then she was trying to get
Great.
more money, and then she actually used Shaka Khan's name to be able to. Oh, I'm gonna be producing the show of Shaka in
Venetian.
October. In October, no, she said she wanted it to be at the Virgin Hotel.
But before it's Venetian, she said Venetian, but then I think I like it here better.
Venetian was for Vina. for Vina Morales. But she wanted Virgin Hotels for Shaka because it's a bigger venue.
It's just like she's talking like she knows Shaka and that she is the executive producer of Shaka. So I told him, I said, I want to know the name.
Well, in you know, in all fairness, I'm not trying to play devils. She didn't say that she was, you know.
No, I know,
yeah,
but then she
Shaka.
act like one. The way,
Insinuate.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
you know, because the way she's telling you is, the way she's talking to you,
Mhm.
250,000 there, Jesse, go and get it. Go and get it. That's looking like, oh, I'll take care of everything, right? So it's just like acting. Like,
And I even contacted the producer of Harana where Martin Rivera was. I know the producer because I want to tell this story because it's so cute. So one time I was singing at a karaoke bar and nobody was listening. I'm like, fine, I'm just gonna sing to my heart's content like a diva. Okay, so I sang and sang and sang, and all of a sudden the guy who wasn't paying attention turned around and loved the way I said, you really have a great voice. I could listen to you the entire night. And it turned out that he was the one who produced the concert of Martin Rivera. And that was Peter Ferguson.
shout out to Peter Ferguson.
Yes. So anyhow, so fast forward a week after that when I was desperately looking for sponsors, for investor for the Shaka Khan.
Desperately.
So I
That is understated.
contacted Peter immediately, like, you gotta see this woman and Shaka Khan and blah, 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 blah. So we all had a private meeting, you know, in one of the karaoke rooms, and the whole thing was so fascinating.
She's looking for $250,000.
Me too.
Me too.
And then Peter, who
That's
was...
what I told him. Me too.
Yeah.
So the first day, JC let me know about this person, about the Shaka Khan, the $250,000 that needed right away. I already know it's a scam.
Red flag right there.
But I didn't say anything because they never reach out to me. They reach out to him, so it's not my business to say anything. But I kind of like guiding JC, who is this person? Can you give me the name? Let me research. How JC, why this person doesn't have any social media? Why this person doesn't have a website? Why this person have only 50 followers and you have more than that? But those are words that I'm telling him that kind of like, look out, okay? Look out, because it's something. But I already know. I freaking know already that it's a scam, that she is gonna run away with the money. Whatever she's gonna raise at that point is all gonna be gone. But at the same time, I'm hoping that I am wrong. I promise you, I am praying that I am wrong. Guess what? Yesterday, Maria! I'm like,
I kept on calling her and calling her like
she ran away with the money.
At 2 o'clock in the morning, there I was trying to call Maria because
And I said,
everything.
Holy God.
What a story. Very interesting.
Yeah,
Yes.
the crap hit the ceiling fan.
Yeah, well, you know what? The reason why we're coming out with this is, I just want to warn everybody. Part of social media's job is to educate.
Yes.
There's a lot of scammers out there. There are a lot of mask or mask people that's coming to you and telling you who they are and they are not. So I just want to actually tell you guys some of the tips to kind of like find out if this person, researching about their person and doing a due diligence to that person is taking a lot of your time. It's not, I took a day to help JC with this, although I'm not telling him everything that I researched, but I kind of know. I give him some tips, but not everything. But so it takes some time to research a person if they're saying the truth or not. But one of the things that ways to identify scam are first is proof, they're, if they said they have a website, you can see how poor the websites has been done. Like probably one page.
It wasn't even I don't think it wasn't even a website.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Well, yeah.
It was just a Facebook page.
Yeah, but that's the one too. Yeah, Facebook page or anything that showing who they are, and then unbelievable promises and offers like 250,000. We're gonna do this like This is Shaka Khan. Listen, who are you to produce Shaka Khan? What have you done, right? And look at the phase 2, okay?
Phase 2.
The face. So we're gonna get to that in a moment. Pressure to act quickly. One of the things that it's a red flag to me when JC was telling me was like, oh, we need it. There is a deadline. There is the deadline. We need this 250,000 right now. Boy, hey, did you do it? Hey, you should go house to house. She told you to go house to house.
She told me to go to small businesses and
door to door.
And then I told her, oh honey, I only know big people.
Lack of transparency.
Yeah.
He invited her to come and talk about the event in social media shows. She said no. JC said, hey, while you're doing this, can I take a video? She said no. Right?
We actually did karaoke together with her, and some guy took his camera and started videotaping her, and she covered.
Yeah.
Like she was.
She's hiding something.
Wanted.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Okay.
Dead or alive.
Did you look up the criminal record?
This is really funny.
I have access.
This is really funny. When I first known her name, that's the first thing I did, background check. There's only one that came out. There's nothing. There's no such name. Okay. Anyways, request for personal information. That's another one for for personal, for individual, and unusual payment methods. Those are the this is where you can identify that something is wrong, and when you feel your gut is saying that, do some more due diligence. Get wider due diligence. Ask that person, who is your relatives? Where did you work before? What do you do to your work before? Because remember what I told you? She probably one of the event coordinators on one of the hotels. So ask all those information. I think name and the urgency, I already know it's a scam.
So in the end, they had to, think quick on their feet. And the concert was immediately moved to Ahern. I mean, nothing wrong with Ahern, but it's not as superior as
but it's not
the Venetian.
It's not really a concert.
It's not really.
It is just more kind of like a performance.
Yeah, and a lot of the Filipino audience were disappointed because they were expecting more. And some of them even said, we were talking about how some of the Filipinos are a bunch of snobs. They were like, it just looked like a karaoke fest.
Yeah. Well, they got said
the Ahern is for sale. For one, if you'd like to buy a boutique hotel in Vegas, it's
we're gonna find 250,000. That's not enough.
I did I've done stand up there before too. When it was what was it before?
It's something like dragon.
Oh, the dragon thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it was before that then. What was the hotel name back then? I forget. But was it in that bar area?
I think
bar room. That's a beautiful.
It was.
I think she is talking about the karaoke where we opened.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
yeah.
I just want to actually explain that. Technically, Vina Morales performed at Ahern, and also JC performed there. I have a video.
That's same location as the big star, huh? Very impressive.
I think they're the same level now. Don't knock me down because of the truth.
I think she sang in a bigger venue at Ahern. It wasn't
Ahern, or it doesn't matter, right? This is still the same hotel.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny.
Put it on your resume.
Yeah, exactly. I have the video. Okay.
Yes, Vina, we love you.
Well, that's here's the deal: is I'm not gonna say. Never mind. Anyways, moving on to news. The Henderson City Council on Tuesday unanimously passed the new regulation about vendors that they can only sell street food for 30 minutes. Otherwise, they have to go and pay a minimum of $150 yearly. Do you think?
Well, I love street food. I make street food at the house myself. I made street tacos.
But you don't sell it at the
The other day, so authentic, they gave me the trots the next day and everything.
Oh.
There you go.
But no, I love street food. And I don't know. Like you drive through some of the neighborhoods here on the east side. On the corner, there's a sign that says tamales this way. And it's just a house. And you know what I did?
Mm-hmm.
I went and bought some tamales, and they were delicious.
Yep.
So, you know, economy's pretty hard, man. People need to make a little bit of extra money here and there. So I appreciate their hustle. I try to support them.
Yes.
But
I think it's better than standing by the road and asking money, begging for money.
That's right. Yeah.
But at the same time, is how about the health? How good are the food healthy wise?
well, you know, I've worked in a lot of offices, and you know, you have the potluck lunches where everybody brings their food from their house. Everybody brings one dish. And I'm not a big fan of eating somebody's food if I haven't seen their kitchen.
Yeah. So it's
and if somebody is particularly not clean, I'm going to stay away from whatever they brought. Now, when I went and bought those tamales, I bought them out of the kitchen. And the kitchen was immaculate, and it smelled delicious. And those, and it was a dozen tamales for $10. And I'm going to go back by there right now as soon as we're done with this show and buy some more tamales.
Oh, sounds delicious.
Again, that's the city of Henderson has passed this ordinance. Let's see how it works there, and we'll get feedback from them, and see what Las Vegas can do to kind of control it. I have seen it more and more.
Yeah.
People on the side of the road. I've been here 6 years. I didn't see it much early. It seems like these signs.
Yeah, I thought last winter when I first saw them, I thought they were only doing it for winter. Obviously, it's not. It's just literally it's everywhere.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm like, I am really particular when in the Philippines we have a lot of street vendors.
Oh yes.
And I'm very particular about it. Well, now the street vendors is most likely Spanish, Mexicans, Spanish food, and I am not a big fan except my quesadilla. I'm not a big fan of Mexican food. And
that's the only thing Maria eats. And what did you? I made quesadillas for her one time, and what did you tell me?
I said, "Is that how it?"
She said, "That's just Mexican grilled cheese."
Yes, that's Mexican grilled cheese.
You know what? That's exactly what that is.
It is, and it's good.
That's brilliant.
He knows that I love quesadilla.
Yes,
yes. Yeah, like, and then, my God, you pay $6 for quesadilla someplace, and then you can just heat up your oven and then put the cheese and boom.
No, that's cast iron.
It is or cast iron,
yummy.
whatever, and it's so freaking easy and fast. And I'm like, I can do that. I think.
And you have.
And I had, well, after he showed me, so I'm like, yeah, it's really easy. It's just, I love it. And it tasted good, and it is easy to eat, and easy to swallow.
Easy to swallow. Oh my gosh. So we can start selling them.
Yeah.
Well,
on a side street.
This second segment is been really it's been in the weeds the whole segment. Let's admit it. We got to pull it back on the street, back on the road, What's our next segment, Maria? What do you got here to close?
Yeah, well, it is the homelessness here in Las Vegas. There's new outreach center hopes to help as homeless youth rates rise in Nevada. Homelessness is a problem everywhere, but Nevada specifically sees more children living on the streets than most states across the United States. According to recent statistics, Southern Nevada's youth shelters only provide enough beds for 20% of those who need the most.
Yeah, the new center they're building is.
Clark County
It's-
actually officials they
They
viewed
just
this.
built a new one.
Yeah. It's where is
Las
it?
Vegas Boulevard by the Thunderbird Hotel.
Where we used to film with Chanclas Cantina. Shout out to Eddie. I just spoke to him a few.
Oh yeah, that was a good.
Yeah,
name.
they're in Orlando, Florida.
Is that right?
Yeah, they said they are having the time of their lives.
Good.
But anyways, going back to the homelessness. So the new location where they built this what do you call that, home
Shelter.
shelter,
Yeah.
yeah, shelter for homeless people are by the Thunderbird. Used to be, or do they still have the Thunderbird?
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, that's where all
The hotel is there. That the restaurant and bar up front keeps changing.
So where did they do the shelter? Is it?
Well, no, the youth shelter that they built is downtown somewhere as well, but I don't know exactly.
Oh,
The new youth shelter. That's you said there was only 20 beds in town for homeless people under 18, and now I think there's like that new facility has 200 beds, I believe.
oh gosh.
Wow,
So I
that's
wonder.
amazing.
Yeah, I wonder how they actually gather all those underage to put it in there.
No, they don't gather. They come to them.
Oh, they go to them.
Yeah, it's hot out, man. If you got a bed to sleep in and a warm meal, they're gonna go.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they're and like I said, a lot of them. Well, there's 1,000 reasons why they're here, you know, and none of them good. Why they ended up as a teenager on the street, it's really sad. But yeah, they can get help. The people on the street know where these.
And they also say that facility also offer other services.
Yes, yes. The one on by the Thunderbird on Las Vegas Boulevard has lots of programs to help you get back on your feet and they set up job interviews. They supply you with a set of clothes to go to a job interview. They'll give you a ride to a job interview. So there's lots of services here for the homeless that want to get out of the cycle.
Do they I just lost my thoughts. So
Oh, there it is. There it goes.
Oh my God.
so these kids, so the homeless people actually, how do they find them? That's what I'm trying to figure out. They just, I think it's through word of mouth with all the homeless.
Yeah, they're
And they're
not.
like, hey, go there.
Yeah, I mean they're everywhere, and even in my neighborhood, you know, I live in the Asian district on Spring Mountain, so I see them a lot. But for the most part, some of them you could tell that they have mental issues.
Right, and probably half the homeless do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, Chris, few weeks ago, Chris and I was gonna do some kind of like case study about homelessness. He was gonna go and try to be homeless for a week.
Live on
Oh
the street.
goodness!
Live on the street,
Wow!
and I was gonna
Oh my
document
gosh!
it.
What a stunt!
Well, and that's what we talking to the priest down at St. Joseph's in downtown. I didn't want it to be a stunt, but he's like, they're gonna know you're not homeless. I said, how are they gonna know? He said, look at your hands.
Right, yeah.
Why?
You
What's
have-
wrong with your hands?
They're nothing. There's nothing wrong with them. And the homeless people hands don't look. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't let,
Well, can we put charcoal and then we're gonna cut a little bit out
but
of the
again, I
onion?
didn't want to mock them. I wasn't trying to pull something over on them. We just wanted to find a way
To
to
help them.
film, to get inside of it, to discuss the issue like we are here today, because just by discussing it, it creates interest, and interest creates solutions.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
We hope.
that's
Yes.
that's the main purpose of it. It's not literally mocking or copying them or anything. It is more like we want to help because
Right, we're
Chris,
concerned.
yes, because Chris technically is helping you when he used to live in the downtown, which is he's not anymore, and
Yeah, downtown Las Vegas is rough, man.
Oh my gosh.
I'm.
you used to feed homeless.
Yeah,
Yes.
Saint Joseph's, the Catholic Church,
Mm-hmm.
downtown, just off of Fremont. They feed the homeless every day between 9 and 10 o'clock, Monday through Friday.
Wow.
So I've been Maria and I would like to maybe help them somehow. We're working on some things. So, but we want to do like Beans and Rice Las Vegas, and do I make the beans, she makes the rice,
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
and
I know how to make rice.
I know how to make beans. So we're brainstorming on something there. Keep your eye on the social media
Shows.
shows and the network for more information on that.
Yep. Awesome. Good job, Chris. You want to be part of this?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, in the two Christian fellowships that I've been to, the current one, Central, they have they feed people who have no money to buy food, not necessarily homeless, so they give them food once a week.
That's awesome.
They have like a
We need a
pantry.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then not to cut you off, but the first church that I went to here in Vegas, they do have that. They feed the homeless, and they go out of their way to go where the homeless people are.
That's
and
awesome.
feed them.
So do you know where they can find if they want to go? These homeless people. Do you know where they can? Do you know the information
The information,
for the?
well, my
Christian service?
first church, I'm gonna have to talk to my friend Claude, because he's the one who's really.
Oh, so you don't know where they can go if.
No, I have
How
to
about the
get that
Christian
confirmed.
church?
Central Christian in Henderson.
Okay. Do you know the address?
They do that. New Beginnings Drive in Henderson.
New Beginnings Drive
Yeah,
in Henderson.
in
It's
Henderson.
a Christian church. And do you know
Yes.
what day they feed homeless?
So Wednesdays, like they open their it's like a trailer, because it's not inside of the church, like it's outside on the parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have this
So it's open
permanent
to
trailer.
everybody.
Yes.
Well, they're going to
Okay.
have to get their license now.
Oh, that's right. It's a-
Yes. Well, they do. I mean, they
Yeah.
have it.
Oh, they probably do. Too. Well,
Yeah, they
Yes,
have.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of churches have daycares as well.
Yes.
And they
Yes.
they have to get the food service licenses
Yeah.
Yes.
to be a daycare.
So
Yeah.
how about the St. Jude?
St. Joseph's. It's
St. Joseph.
on.
Yes.
It's just off of 6th and Ogden. 6th and Stewart. 6th and Stewart.
6 and Stewart.
Between
St. Joseph.
9 o'clock
Church.
every Monday through Friday.
So every day. That's awesome.
Not
Wow.
no Saturday.
So do you know your church also actually they have an open pantry? You said they're giving food in case they need it.
Yes.
Or only the members.
No, it's not. It's not only for the members, but
Everybody.
it's for the entire
See,
community. And
the
this is
community.
what I love about not to patronize my church, but I see where my offering is going.
Going. Yeah.
And not only for the people that are homeless, or not necessarily homeless. I mean, not all people are homeless. They just don't have money to buy food, so they go there to get their groceries for free.
Wow.
Right, there's a whole other category.
Yeah.
People that are a couple of months from being homeless,
Mm-hmm,
and there's a whole other category of people living in their vehicles too.
Yes. Yes.
See a lot of that downtown. There's a couple living in a Chevy Camaro behind my house.
Yep.
Sometimes it's
Yep.
sometimes it's cheaper to live in your
Well, no, every time it's cheap.
yeah.
But
Anyways, now I just actually remember what I was asking you. Remember this facility? This facility where they actually shelter young kids. Do you know if they take on location donations?
oh, I'm sure they do.
Yeah, because if they are, I like the idea that they dress up these kids. I hope it's not going to work in a club. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, this is entry level. They're trying to get a job at
Entry level.
McDonald's and Burger King.
There you go. That's
Walmart.
good. Because I have so many old clothes that I've been throwing away. Maybe
Oh,
I can
yeah.
drop it
No,
right
that's the
there.
thing. I just
Yeah.
moved. I took a bunch of clothes to St. Joseph's last week.
Oh, St. Joseph.
Yeah, St.
But
Joseph's.
I wanna actually help this facility because
Right.
it's young kids, and
Right,
I
now
wanna.
we'll have to get
You know,
the info.
I look like a teenager in person, so my clothes are teenager type. So
Yes.
I can actually donate it there.
Good point.
Because they can use my clothes. You know, it's not. So I think that could help. So
Yes,
Yeah,
considering that Maria and I are both 80 years old.
yeah, I know. You see. Well, anyways, this is a really very empowering, inspiring segment, and please do not forget, go and help our community, and please do not, if you don't buy food on the street vendors, they're trying to make a living. Put some, even you don't eat their food, just put like $5. How much would you spend to buy the food?
Buy the tamales, man. Trust me.
That was really good. Really, really good.
And then also people, all right, please do a rightful living. Don't scam anybody.
Yes.
Because
please.
that's
Yeah.
and if you want to scam, at least if you scam somebody, don't involve other people that they put their name on the line that they cannot be trusted in the future. And they become, it's what do you call that?
It's a cycle.
Yeah, it's a cycle.
What
And-
comes around goes around, and
Yeah.
one day,
Karma.
yes, it's gonna come back to bite your ass.
Yeah, so please do not do that. Do everything in a rightful way. I think, anyways.
Don't be a schmuck.
There you go.
Quickly did.
Well, anyways, guys, be cool and stay cool in Las Vegas. I don't know how, but go and jump in the pool. Take a lot of showers.
I'm wearing Ice Cube underwear.
I'm staying indoors. That's what I'm gonna do.
But I'm just gonna wait for the winter, okay? Well, anyways, thank you so much for tuning in today's Rise and Shine Las Vegas. I hope that we inspires you. We gave you informations. We gave you some tips on everyday life. Gosh, life is just so hard, but we're so.
Life is fascinating here in Vegas.
So we'll see you guys again next week. My name is Maria.
I'm Chris Cook.
And I'm JC Crisologo.
Hasta la vista, baby.